Hey everyone, it's your favorite Canadian minus Celine Dion, here to talk about something near and dear to my heart, laughing at other people's pain. Just kidding, kinda. Today we're diving into the wacky world of DIY beauty remedies gone wrong. You know those moments when you try to channel your inner herbalist and end up looking like you lost a fight with a turmeric factory? Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to explore the hilarious underbelly of natural remedies. We're talking garlic breath so potent it could ward off vampires, turmeric stains that would make a highlighter jealous, and hair so sticky it could double as flypaper. We've all been there, right? Okay, maybe not of us, but trust me, these stories are so cringeworthy they're basically comedy gold. So, grab your essential oils, put on your hazmat suits, just in case, and get ready to laugh until your sides hurt. This is Herbal Blunders, when DIY remedies go hilariously wrong. Our first contestant in the What Were You Thinking? Olympics decided to tackle their acne with the subtlety of a garlic-loving vampire hunter. They whipped up a batch of garlic paste extra pungent, extra potent, and slathered it on their face. Now, I love Italian food as much as the next guy, but this was next level. They became a walking, talking Italian restaurant. Friends crossed the street to avoid them. Dogs started howling at their reflection. The worst part? The acne didn't even budge. It was like the garlic just said, you know what? You're braver than you look. Carry on. Moral of the story? Garlic is for garlic bread, not for your face. Unless you're auditioning for a role in Twilight, then go right ahead. Next up, we've got a tale of turmeric gone wild. This individual, bless their heart, decided to harness the power of turmeric for a glowing complexion. Sounds innocent enough, right? Wrong. They forgot the cardinal rule of turmeric. This ain't no washable marker, buddy. They ended up looking like a human highlighter, glowing in the dark with an unnatural orange hue. Their skin, radiant. Their towels, forever stained. They tried everything to remove the evidence. Lemon juice, baking soda, even the tears of 1,000 regrets. Nothing worked. The lesson here is simple. Turmeric is like glitter. It gets everywhere and never truly leaves. Use it sparingly, my friends, unless you're aiming for that. I just wrestled a bag of Cheetos look. Now let's talk about the time someone decided to become one with nature and use aloe vera as hair gel. It's natural, they thought. What could go wrong? Oh, sweet summer child, let me count the ways. First, the texture. Imagine spreading sticky, gooey snail slime through your hair. That's aloe vera gel, my friends. Second, the hold. Let's just say their hair had more in common with a limp noodle than, say, The Rock's biceps. And the smell? Like someone took a bath in a cactus garden. The takeaway? Stick to actual hair gel, folks. Aloe vera is great for sunburns. Not so much for achieving that perfect pompadour. Vinegar foot soak fail. Our next contestant decided to give themselves a spa-worthy foot treatment with a little DIY vinegar soak. Because who needs expensive bath salts when you have a gallon of vinegar lying around, right? Well, let me tell you, their feet didn't get the memo about relaxation. The second their tootsies hit that vinegar bath, it was like a scene from a horror movie. The smell alone could knock out a small army. And the skin? Let's just say they were one step away from pickling their own feet. Word to the wise. Vinegar is for salad dressing and maybe cleaning the occasional penny. It is not a spa treatment. Unless you're a fan of smelling like a pickle factory, in which case, more power to you. Coconut oil slip-up. Coconut oil, the miracle cure, all the kitchen staple, the moisturizer. That's what our next brave soul decided to test out. They slathered it on with reckless abandon, dreaming of baby-soft skin. What they got instead was a one-way ticket to Greaseville. Their skin was so slick they could have auditioned for a slip-and-slide commercial. Putting on clothes became an Olympic sport, and forget about touching their phone. It practically flew across the room with every attempt. Here's the thing. Coconut oil is fantastic for cooking for hair masks, even for removing stubborn eye makeup. But as a moisturizer, proceed with caution, my friends. Unless you're training for a luge competition, that is. Baking soda deodorant disaster. Now, we all love a good natural deodorant, right? But sometimes, Mother Nature needs a little help from the folks in the lab coat department. Our next DIY enthusiast learned this the hard way when they decided to swap their trusty deodorant for a sprinkle of baking soda. At first, it seemed like a stroke of genius. Then the baking soda went to work neutralizing odor, absorbing moisture, and, oh yeah, causing a rash of epic proportions. It was like their armpits declared war on baking soda, and guess who won? Spoiler alert, it wasn't the baking soda. So, here's the deal. Baking soda is great for baking, cleaning, and maybe even whitening your teeth. But as a deodorant, proceed at your own risk. And by risk, I mean the potential for a volcanic eruption under your arms. Ah, the quest for perfectly sun-kissed hair. It's a journey fraught with peril, especially when lemon juice is involved. Our next contestant, eager for that beach blonde look, decided to skip the salon and embrace their inner citrus enthusiast. They doused their hair in lemon juice, laid out in the sun, and waited for the magic to happen. And magic they got, just not the good kind. Instead of achieving that natural sun-kissed glow, they ended up with a head of hair that resembled a tie-dye experiment gone wrong. Patchy, orange in some spots, alarmingly yellow in others. It was a masterpiece of unintended consequences. The moral of this story? Leave hair lightening to the professionals, folks. Unless you're going for that, I got struck by lightning and lived to tell the tale aesthetic. Essential oil overload. Essential oils, they smell divine, they promise relaxation, they can overwhelm an entire room with their potent aroma. Our next contender in the DIY Gone Wrong saga decided to go full aromatherapy guru, diffusing essential oils like it was their job. Lavender, peppermint, tea tree, eucalyptus. They threw caution to the wind and unleashed a symphony of scents upon their unsuspecting home. At first, it was lovely. Then it was a bit much. Finally, it was like walking into a perfume factory explosion. Headaches ensued, neighbors complained, and the family dog refused to enter the house. Remember folks, less is more when it comes to essential oils. A few drops are usually enough to set the mood, unless you're trying to communicate with aliens via scent, in which case, carry on. Honey face mask mess. Honey Nature's liquid gold, a sweet treat, a bee magnet? That's what our next DIY enthusiast discovered when they decided to indulge in a luxurious honey face mask. They slathered it on, feeling all pampered and glowy, completely forgetting that honey has a slight, sticky situation when it comes to attracting insects. Next thing they knew, they were surrounded by a swarm of bees, buzzing around their head like they'd stumbled upon a hidden hive. It was a scene straight out of a cartoon, except with more screaming and flailing. Let's just say they learned a valuable lesson about the importance of reading the fine print on their honey jar. May attract bees if applied directly to face. The takeaway? Honey is amazing for your health, your tea, and even your skin. But maybe skip the face mask unless you're looking to make some new buzzing friends. Cucumber eye patch fail. Finally, we come to the classic cucumber eye treatment. It's supposed to be refreshing, depuffing, and relaxing, but for our final contestant, it was a recipe for disaster. They carefully sliced up a cucumber, placed the slices over their eyes, and settled in for some much-needed pampering. What they didn't anticipate was the cucumber's unexpected side effect, itchiness. Their eyes started to water, their skin turned red, and the cucumbers, well, they just kinda sat there mocking their discomfort. Turns out they had a mild cucumber allergy. Who knew, right? So the lesson here is simple. Always patch test your DIY concoctions before going all in. What works for some might not work for all, and the last thing you want is to end up looking like you lost a fight with a salad. So there you have it, folks. A crash course in the hilarious, cringeworthy, and sometimes downright terrifying world of DIY beauty remedies gone wrong. Remember, while natural ingredients can be amazing, it's always best to do your research and proceed with caution. Otherwise, you might just end up as the star of your own personal Herbal Blunders episode. And if you're looking for safe, effective, and laughter-free ways to care for your skin and hair, head on over to mysuckus.com. We've got all the good stuff without the risk of turning into a human pickle or attracting a swarm of bees. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hilarious content like this. Until next time, stay beautiful, stay safe, and for the love of all that is holy, patch test your DIYs.